Hey, it's Tony talking Car Biz. Today we've got a brand new 2022 Toyota Corolla Cross XLE all-wheel drive. In today's vehicle video, we're going to dive inside and check out the interior. And at the end, be sure and look for the link for the exterior overview. But today, let's check out the inside. Heading inside the Corolla Cross XLE, let's take a quick look at the driver's door and see what features there are. So this is an all black and charcoal door. It is padded here and here. It's got some great stitching here to add to the style of it. Silver door handle, silver trim here. One touch up and down on all four windows, power door locks, power mirrors. There's a speaker down there. Now this does have the JBL audio system, so there's actually 9 speakers with a subwoofer. Bottle holder and a pocket here on the door. As we take a look inside on the driver's seat, we do have a full power driver's seat with power recliner, power lumbar support, airbag built right in the seat that moves with you as you move the seat forward. The seats on the XLE, this is a Soft-Tech fabric seat with kind of a gray contrast stitching on there. Very comfortable seat. Height adjustable headrest, height adjustable seat belts on here, padded armrest. So really very comfortable interior, very stylish interior as well. Up on the dashboard here we've got a 4 of these vents, left, right, up and down with a silver trim around the edge. And then as we head down the dashboard, there's just a couple switches down here. This is going to be the dimmer switch for your dash lights, automatic high beams on and off, tailgate release, trunk release right here, and then the fuel door release is down here. Dead pedal, brake, and gas pedal where you'd expect it. And then it does have a tilt telescoping steering wheel right here. It's kind of a vice style steering wheel. Let's go ahead and grab a seat. So here behind the wheel of the Corolla Cross, I wanted to show you just how much space is up here in the front. I pretty much have my camera up near my nose, so you just really get a good perspective of just how much room there is. I'll show you down here how much leg room there is. I have the driver's seat all the way back. I'll throw some light down there. I can touch the pedal, but I still think a 6-footer would still be comfortable in here. But pretty easy to get in and out with the seat being able to move as far back as it does. Take a look at the steering wheel. This is going to be a leather wrap steering wheel here. This one does not have the heated steering wheel on it. Driver's side airbag is here. Over on this side we've got controls for our multi-information center, which is up here. Take a look at that in just a minute. Bluetooth connectivity, voice activation, and you can change the radio stations. Over on this side we've got our cruise control settings, we've got our dynamic radar cruise control setting, lane departure on and off, and then of course we can change the radio stations right here as well. Love the silver trim that goes up and around it, very comfortable padded steering wheel. Wiper controls, front washer wipers are here, intermittent wipers for both front and rear. And then over on this side are the headlight controls. So we do have auto on and off for the headlights as well as auto high beams. And then we also have our LED fog light controls right here as well. Then let's go ahead and we'll just start it up here. I want to show you what it looks like when you do that. Now we do have the smart keyless entry system, so it's a push button start. Foot on the brake, just push the button in and away you go. Kind of a nice animation here of the Corolla Cross coming up. Now the gauge cluster on the Corolla Cross XLE is the premium gauge cluster, so it really is a 7-inch multi-information center with a computer screen in the middle. You can see it's got the all-wheel drive tracking, outside temperature here, tachometer, fuel gauge and temperature gauge over on the left. And then using the controls right here, you can toggle through your information center right in the middle. So lane tracing assist, pre-collision, blind spot monitoring, parking assist, rear cross traffic alert. So you can make all your adjustments with your fingertips right here. It's really easy to read, really clear, and actually pretty darn colorful if you ask me. Sliding over to the center stack. So I mentioned earlier that this one has the JBL audio system, the premium sound system. So that is an upgrade with the JBL audio system. So you pick up a total of 9 speakers and the subwoofer. So there are some additional speakers right up here in the A-pillars on both sides. This is going to be an 8-inch touchscreen, and it does not have navigation. We do have audio, phone. We have a small app suite in here. We also have, you can use a map system, but it's going to run off of your smartphone. And then if I go over to the audio settings, AM, FM, Sirius satellite radio is standard on here. And then Apple CarPlay, Android Auto, and it is Alexa compatible. A lot of gloss black trim around the center. It looks really nice, but it does show the dust a little bit more. I guess it's a personal preference. Here's your four-way hazards, more vents, and we have a dual heating and air conditioning system. So if I hit auto, I can now set both sides to whatever I want and independently manage those. Now we do have front window defrost, rear window defrost with heated outside mirrors. So turn on the rear window defrost, it'll heat up by the outside mirrors there. Going down a little bit further, well, before I do that, I want to show you the backup camera. So there's your backup camera there, and it does have path projection, so it will tell you which direction your back wheels are going or the back of the car is turning. Move this all the way back. I want to go down further on the center console here, and I want to show you, this is the XLE, so you get the heated seats, front driver, front passenger, 2 temperature settings. There's a USB port here, and then we do have wireless charging. So way down underneath here is where you can drop your smartphone. So if you've got an iPhone that is wireless charging, you drop it there, just turn that on, and away it goes. It's going to charge up your phone for you. You don't have to plug it in, but you do have that option right here. Now as we move down the center here, we've got our, well, we'll look at here, traction control, automatic engine start on and off. So if you want it to turn off at the stoplights to save you some fuel economy, you can click that and turn it on. As I mentioned, this is a CVT automatic transmission, but it does kind of have a faux manual transmission if you want to shift through some gears. Leather wrap shift knob, more gloss black trim here with a little bit of silver, electric parking brake, brake hold, and then down here there are 2 cup holders, and you can see I do have the 2 keyless fobs here as well with the remote release for the hatch back there. So really nice refined area here. I love the silver trim. The gloss black looks really upscale. As far as the armrest go, it's a little on the small side, 2 skinny arms like mine, I suppose. Padded armrest, and then just a little bit of storage underneath here. Let me throw some light down in there so you can see it. There we go. There's a 12-volt power outlet there, but no USBs in here, and it's probably only about 4 by 5 inch of storage area. It does not lock, so it's not secure either. Take a look over at the passenger seat. Same thing we saw on the driver's side with a height adjustable headrest, height adjustable seat belt, side impact airbags, bottle holders, and all of that. There's a passenger assist grip up here. And then we do have the power moonroof on this one here, which has a shade, and it opens and closes. That is an extra charge. Overhead, we've got lighted vanity mirrors. We've got visor extensions on both front visors. Now this one does have the upgraded rear view mirror on it. This is an extra charge, and it does have home link underneath here, so you can automatic dim and such. And then overhead up here is where we've got our overhead lighting, our power moonroof controls, and then this is your safety connect button. So if you need roadside assistance, push that button and Toyota will get you the help you need. So really nice driver's compartment up here, very comfortable, and really hits all the sweet spots nicely. Let's go ahead and jump in the back seat and check it out. Here's a look at the driver's compartment from the back seat, and a pretty darn good view from the back seat. This back seat does sit up a little higher. The headrests are a little on the large side, so visibility sitting right here is not great out the front. But I just wanted to be able to show you, if you did ride in the back, what your view would be like. Now take a look down here on the center console. We've got vent controls here for on and off, and then way down there are some USB ports for charging. I wish Toyota would move those up. I've seen other manufacturers that put them in the seats here. I've also seen them up a little bit higher here. Those are kind of hard to find, and they're not backlit. There is a pocket on the back of this seat. There's no pocket on the back of this seat, and I wanted to show you, I've got the driver's seat all the way back, and there's a little bit of knee room, not a whole lot. It's not uncomfortable, but you're definitely not going to be able to straighten your legs out back here, so it is a little bit tight in the back seat. However, it is a compact SUV, so I guess that's to be expected. There is an overhead light right here, passengers assist grips with coat hooks back here. They do have bottle holders in actually the doors, which are nice once you're in, but if you put your soda in there and then you slam the door, guess what? Soda all over the place, so just be careful with that. There's a folding armrest here, and there's cup holders right here, so that's my preferred place. The thing I don't like about the armrest though is it doesn't rest on the seat, so sometimes people go to get up and they push off on this and they can snap it. So I don't know if I like that all that much. I wish it was lower on the seat or thicker so the seat would support it. But height adjustable headrest back here. You can fold the seats down while sitting here. The only issue is if that seat's all the way back, you're not going to be able to fold it down until you move the seat forward, so just be aware of that. The headrest is removable, and there's child safety anchors on the backs of the seats, and once you do that, you do have access to the trunk as well, but you'd kind of have to make sure that seat's all the way forward before you try to fold the seats down. I think there's plenty of room back here for 2 adults. I wouldn't want to put 3 back here, at least not for too far or too long of a trip, but it is comfortable for 2 adults or 3 kids. So let's go ahead and check out the trunk. So heading into the trunk, you can open this by just squeezing right there, or you could use your keyless fob. This does get up and out of the way quite nicely, and it is programmable, so you can set it up so it doesn't have to open all the way. If you have a low garage ceiling, you might want to do that. The opening is really nice. It's unobstructed, not a lot of places to get caught up on in here. XLE does come standard with the cargo cover. It's retractable, and it's also removable, so you don't even need any tools. You just push it in and out like so. Go ahead and set it down. This one does have the all-weather floor liners. These are going to be an extra charge. Highly recommend them if you live here in Wisconsin. But look at how big that opening is. And then I drop the seats down to show you just how much cargo room there is once those seats come down. And you can fold down 60% or 40%, so pretty versatile there. Over here on the left, there's a cargo light. And then this has the JBL audio system, so you do get this subwoofer. There's a little bit of a storage cubby down through here. The floor itself is nice and flat. There's a lot more storage over on this side here. And then the cargo cover, once you lift it up, that exposes your spare tire. There's some storage here. There might be room for jumper cables. There's little storage cubbies over on the side here. And of course your jack is back here as well. But that is a temporary spare tire. I guess it's better than a fix-a-flat. But you can see there is quite a bit of space back here. It is a subcompact crossover SUV, so it does give you a reasonable amount of cargo storage. Okay, that's the interior overview on this 2022 Toyota Corolla Cross XLE all-wheel drive. Hey, the color on this one is a Cypress Metallic. Hey, if you like the video, go ahead and hit that thumbs up. Questions, comments, or concerns, let me know and I'll do my best to answer them. And then be sure and catch the other video at the end of this one, and that's going to be the exterior overview on this Cypress Green XLE. We'll see you in the next video.